Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, we're going to be talking about the Houston Rockets since trading for Kevin Durant. It feels like a conversation that keeps going on and on as the offseason goes on. But it's something we're going to be talking about again today because today, Shams Charania of ESPN announced the 5 teams that have interest in Kevin Durant. And it seems like these are the 5 teams that you're going to only see as having a chance to Kevin Durant. I would be surprised if another team came in the mix outside of the 5 teams that Shams Charania announced. I think these will be the final teams in running for KD. And since then, one of these teams have already been ruled out, actually. So at the time Shams announced, these were you've got 3 Eastern Conference teams and 2 Western Conference teams. Wait, no. Sorry, that's my bad. 2 Eastern Conference teams, 3 Western Conference teams. You got the Miami Heat, the New York Knicks, 2 Texas teams, the Rockets and the Spurs, and the Timberwolves is the 5 teams in KD. Look, I think there are probably a couple teams that could try to jump into that potential trade. Maybe the Warriors. I doubt it though. I really doubt it. I don't think that's going to happen. I think these are the 5 teams that are out there that are interested in Kevin Durant. But since then, it's already been reported that the New York Knicks are out. They're not going to be involved in a KD trade. So that leaves the Rockets, the Spurs, the Timberwolves, and the Heat. I'm gonna say I don't think the Timberwolves are a team that goes and get it. I think if you are the Phoenix Suns, I think you either want to deal with the Rockets because they have your draft picks, and they have good young assets. The Spurs have great draft picks and great young assets, and I don't really know about the Heat. I mean, like the Heat, they've got some solid assets. It's just to me, in my opinion, none of these teams that are in this list, the Knicks, the Timberwolves, or Heat, have anything close of the assets that the 2 other teams in the Houston Rockets and the San Antonio Spurs have. But like I've talked about many times, I don't want the Rockets to give up too much for Kevin Durant. Is he a great player? Look, I keep saying, when I say this all the time, I say this. Kevin Durant is 37 years. It's not the age that concerns me with Kevin Durant. His age should be concerning. He's 37 years old, but it's not what concerns me. It is the fact that he is a free agent after the 2025-26 season. That is what concerns me. The age doesn't concern me. I've seen how LeBron James has played at the age of 40 years old. Me personally, I think Kevin Durant has more of a scoring skill than LeBron James does. So I'm interested to see how KD could play at LeBron's age now. Because I think he could play probably, I'm not going to say he could play better. Well, I think you've seen LeBron, like this season, I think you saw some better basketball from LeBron this season than you saw in his age 39 or 38 seasons. So, look, maybe KD could play better basketball at 40 than he's playing now at 37. I doubt that. He shot 43% from 3 this year. He averaged almost 27 points per game. But I think KD can stay at that same level at 40 years old, in my opinion. The question is, does he want to? If he won't, this is what I'm going to throw out the Jimmy Butler thing. Jimmy Butler got traded to Golden State and signed a 2-year extension right away. If Kevin Durant doesn't do that, don't do the deal if you're the Rockets. If he wants to say, "Oh, I want to test out the market next year," that is something where the Rockets, you don't give up all your young guys and all these valuable picks from Phoenix if Kevin Durant wants to test the market out and it's only 1 year. Because then it's a terrible trade if you don't win an NBA championship. Like, do the Raptors regret that Kawhi trade? No, because they won a championship. But if the Raptors would have lost that year, if the Raptors would have lost to Kevin Durant and the Warriors, or anyone else, if they would have went down the Eastern Conference Finals to Giannis and the Bucks, and the Bucks would have not blown a 2-0 lead they had in the conference finals, and then Kawhi goes to the Clippers, that would be looked as one of the worst trades the Raptors have ever made in their franchise. And unless the Rockets would win a championship next season, bringing in Kevin Durant and then with that squad, and then he leaves, it's only a good trade for this Rockets team if they win a championship and Durant only plays 1 year in Houston. And there's no way of knowing that he'll actually stay unless you get him to sign that 2-year extension right away. That's where I'd be okay with the Rockets giving up young guys. Like maybe giving up Dylan Brooks, Tari Eason, and Reed Shepard with all the Suns draft picks would be okay if Kevin Durant signs a 2-year extension and then it's 3 years of KD and not one. And I'd be okay with that. But let me know your thoughts on the potential idea of Kevin Durant coming to Houston. This video, hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out, go Rockets.